Hello everybody, welcome back to the Jake's View Fun YouTube channel. And yes guys, there we are back with another video on the... I don't know why it is lagging a bit, but I think I could sort it out. But yeah guys, today we're going to be rating Premier League Match Week 1. We're not rating, we're going to be predicting Match Week 1 prediction scores. So guys, hope you're going to enjoy this video. Smash like, subscribe on the channel. Let's get into this one. By the way, thank you for 12 views on the last video. It's quite good confidence, and it was a good 11-minute video, and the watch time was quite good on it as well. So guys, the first game is Crystal Palace v Arsenal. This game is quite big, to be fair, because it's big for Arsenal. Arsenal want to get off to a good start, and Palace also want to get off to a good start at home. Obviously, Palace host Arsenal at home as the first Premier League fixture of the 22-23 season. Arsenal away, and they kick off the Premier League once again for another season. Last season it was Brentford away. This season it's Palace away. And guys, if you look at the squad, I am gonna go with Crystal Palace 1, Arsenal 2. I think Arsenal will get the win in this one, sadly. I think, to be fair, they are looking a good squad now with a little bit more confidence in the team, with likes of Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, Odegaard's looking good, and yeah guys, that's what I think for that match. Moving on to Fulham v Liverpool. I think it's an easy one, to be fair. I could have called this now, but the last time these guys played, guys, Fulham actually won at Anfield 1-0. They won at Anfield 1-0 against Liverpool. Yeah, guys. I think Fulham have made a couple of signs. I think they've made Joao Palhinha, and they signed Andres Pereira as well, which is a good sign. But Liverpool's squad just look absolutely amazing as well. So for this game, guys, I'm going to go with Fulham 0, Liverpool 3. I think Liverpool's going to be an absolute menace of a team. I think they're still looking quite good. Even if a big loss of Sadio Mane to Bayern Munich, I think Liverpool's still looking on track for a bit. Moving on to Bournemouth v Aston Villa. This is a tight game, I think, to be fair. I think Bournemouth are actually looking good in this game. I think they're making good signings. The likes of Ryan Fredericks, and who was the other one? I can't remember the other guy who they signed, but David Brooks is back, so that's good. And Dominic Solanke looks like he's going to be on form. Obviously, Aston Villa, they've got Eder Ghazi back now from his loan from Everton. Diego Carlos, Boubacar Kamara, and can't remember the other guy who they signed now. I think it was Robin Olsen on a permanent. But yeah, guys, for this game, I don't care. I'm going to go with Bournemouth 1, Aston Villa 1. I think Bournemouth will have a bit of home advantage. Even if Aston Villa look like a good side, I think Bournemouth is still looking quite good. Moving on to Leeds v Wolves, guys, at Ellen Road. This game is tough, because I actually don't know who to call, because Leeds can show up, but Wolves can have a great game and they can kick off well. They've only made one signing, Wolves, in Nathan Collins, who is a good signing, because I think he's a good centre-back. Signing from relegated side Burnley, who are not in the Premier League anymore. Obviously, the Brexit side themselves. But yeah, guys, if you look at this team, I think this game, it's going to be Leeds 0. Wolves 1. I think it's going to be a 1-0 win to Wolves. I think they're just going to win this one game slightly. Moving on to Newcastle v Nottingham Forest. Obviously, newly promoted side Nottingham Forest. First time in the Premier League for over 22 years, I think. They are back up. To be fair play to them. They won the playoffs against Huddersfield to get back up to the Premier League. They kick off at St James's Park against Newcastle. A good-looking Newcastle side who I'll say in favourites to get Europe, as they've made signings like Nick Pope, Sven Botman, and they've got talented players like Bruno Guimaraes, Alan St Maximin, and like Callum Wilson. Joe Linton's looking good as well, to be fair. But they've also signed Matt Tiger on a permanent, so that's quite good. But guys, for this game, I'm going to go with Newcastle 2, Nottingham Forest 1. I think Newcastle will win this game just slightly, to be fair, because I think Nottingham Forest will want to go and have a good start, but I just think Newcastle will slightly win this by a tiny little bit. I think they're actually making good signings, Nottingham Forest, because they've made signs like Jesse Lingard. They've still got the rip-off Cafu in there. They've Musa Nikahate, Neko Williams, Henderson, and Awioni, whoever his name is. But they're looking good, guys, like Brendan Johnson. But I think Nottingham Forest is a big season for them, but I don't think they're going to stay up. Okay, guys, moving on to Tottenham v Southampton. This game, last season, Tottenham, obviously my team, failed to win against Southampton. We drew 1-1 at St Mary's and lost 3-2 at home to them, which is quite embarrassing. But it's a 3 o'clock kickoff. Tottenham have the home advantage here, making signings left, right and centre, like Fraser Forster, Ivan Pedicic, Clément Lenglet, sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Jed Spence, they've got Papa Matasar now, and Richardson, who are great. Who, I'll be honest, are great signings, not even being biased. Southampton, on the other hand, I don't know. I just don't know about them. I just don't know how they're going to look. Cause I think they've only made a couple of signings. They've not really made a lot of good signings yet. So, guys, I think this game is going to end out Tottenham 3, Southampton 0. I think we're going to go have a positive result in this first game. I think we're going to win this comfortably. Moving on to Everton v Chelsea at Goodison Park, which I think this could be a good match. I think it could be a tight one, as Chelsea recently looked awful. Today, really early in the morning, because obviously this was played in America, the Florida Cup, they lost 4-0 to Arsenal. And Arsenal are a banter club, obviously, Europa League. But I don't know what's happened to Chelsea, guys. They've lost the likes of Antonio Rudiger. I think that they might be losing Azpilicueta or Alonso. They've got some players back. They signed players like Raheem Sterling and Kalidou Koulibaly. So that's what's looking good for them. But guys, you might think I'm a madman saying this, but I'm gonna go with Everton 1, Chelsea 1. I don't think Chelsea are gonna win this, but I don't think Everton are gonna win this. Moving on to Leicester v Brentford. This is a good game. This is a good game, I think. Obviously, last season, Leicester done the double over Brentford, 2-1 to Leicester in both games. So it was 4-2 in aggregate. So, yeah. But in this game, I think it's tight, to be fair. If you look at it, Leicester, they haven't really made a lot of signings, to be fair. I think I don't even think they've made a signing. Guys, I think Leicester are the only team who haven't made a signing. I think Brentford, to be fair, I think Ben Mee for Brentford is a good signing from Burnley. Obviously, who left Burnley on a free deal, because of his contract was up. But guys, in this game, I'm gonna go Leicester 2, Brentford 0. I think Leicester are gonna start off good. Obviously, Brentford last season they beat Arsenal 2-0 at home, which was great kick-off to the Premier League season, their first ever Premier League season. And they finished that season 13th, which was quite a good finish. But moving on to Manchester United v Brighton, guys. This match kept looking good. The last time these teams played, it was Brighton 4, Man United 0, because obviously that's when Man United are terrible, and they still are. But they're looking a bit better, to be fair. They've signed Tyrell Malisa. They've signed Christian Eriksen as well, who I wish we had back. Eriksen, my man Eriksen, I love him, to be fair. I still love him to this day. Christian Eriksen, I don't care. I love him as a player, and I want him to come back one day. He probably won't. But guys, for this game, I'm gonna go with Man United 2, Brighton 1. I think. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of draws, guys. I think there's gonna be a lot of goals on the first match week. And then moving on to the final fixture of the first match week, it is West Ham v Manchester City, guys. I think that this game can be tight, but not at the same time. West Ham made signs, permanent deal for Areola. They signed Agoud, who looks like a promising player, and that's all they've made, because they've got they've not got a lot of squad depth. Okay, not a lot of squad depth. When Man City, on the other hand, have got like Erling Haaland, Julian Alvarez, Kaké, Calvin. Where's Calvin Phillips? Where's Calvin Phillips? Can't find Calvin Phillips. There he is, Calvin Phillips. I think they're actually looking good, guys. So for this match, I'm gonna go with. It's hard. West Ham 1, Man City 3, guys. I think Man City are going to dominate this game. And yeah, guys, that's the video wrapped up already. But yeah, guys, hope you all have enjoyed this video. Smash like, subscribe button to the channel. If you agree with my predictions, comment down below and give your predictions now. Give a like, subscribe button to the channel, and we'll see you soon, guys. Bye bye.